Ladies and gentlemen, the year's 2022, the month is April, slap them together, what do you get? Spring turkey hunting, baby. Now this year's turkey hunt is gonna be different. We got 3 tags to fill, 2 different hunters, 2 different air rifles. That's right, we'll be using air rifles this year. Now before we get started on the hunting portion of this video, let's take a quick look at the air rifles we'll be using. And this is the air rifle that I'll be shooting. This is an American Air Arms Evol 30 in 30 caliber. Now this is a regulated air rifle, so if we keep it within its regulated pressure, I'm getting 4 magazines worth of shots. Each magazine holds 9 shots in 30 caliber, so that's 36 shots in one fill. And we have this air rifle sighted in with the FX 44.8 grain pellets. This rifle is spitting out those pellets at 895 feet per second, which gives us roughly 80 foot-pounds of energy at the muzzle. So high shot count, powerful, what a hunting platform. Now this rifle is 41¼ inches long, and as you see it here with all these accessories, it's 12 pounds. But let's talk about that, because I kind of went a little crazy on this build. So I put a large scope on this, a heavier stock, and these bipods, and just these 3 accessories alone weigh 4.5 pounds. So can I shave off some weight? Yeah, I definitely can. And it being a AR-15 compatible accessories air rifle, I can go carbon fiber stock if I wanted, carbon fiber pistol grip if I wanted, maybe remove the bipod, go with a lot smaller scope. Now we're talking backcountry ready air rifle. Big shout out to Tom, the owner of American Air Arms, because he really put a lot of time and effort in designing this air rifle. And let's talk about that. So here in the front, this air rifle will come with its own moderator. Now, this isn't just a shroud. It has a proprietary baffle system inside that really quiets this air rifle down. The barrel and the barrel sleeve is tensioned together to give this air rifle rigidity. We have the pressure gauge here, and very similar to the raw, we fill up this air rifle using a quick disconnect, so no need for probes with this air rifle. Now the Evol 30 comes with a 290cc air tube, and it's a titanium air tube. That's right, it's not a carbon fiber, it's not aluminum, it's titanium. And the reason why Tom did that is to keep this air rifle lightweight, yet high capacity airfill. At the bottom of the air tube, we have all this space of Picatinny rail to add any accessories you would like. Up on top, we have 50 MOA pick rail. This is a side lever cocking action, which is on the right-hand side, and it's got an ambidextrous safety right there. The trigger on this air rifle is 2-stage and it is adjustable, but in my opinion, no need to adjust it for hunting. It's perfect. And as I mentioned before, the pistol grip and the stock are AR-15 compatible, so you can change it however which way you would like it. And to no surprise, even the magazine is high quality. This is an all aluminum 9-shot magazine on this Evol 30. And for the optics, I went with the Vortex Strike Eagle 56 by 8 by 24 scope. A little on the big side, but why not? Okay, so with that quick review out of the way, what are we waiting for? Let's go! I'll give you an update on day number 1. We hiked about 2 miles in, and kind of calling as we were walking in, we started getting some response. We tried setting up to call them in. They didn't want any of it. They were staying put. So we decided to put the pressure on and start walking in. And we've been working them probably for close to an hour now. They're responding, so they're letting us know that they're still around, that they're keeping their distance. So we eased off on the pressure. We're communicating with them. They're still in the area, but this is really thick. They're staying in the thick stuff. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. Grady is right over there, about 400 yards out, trying to locate the tom that keeps gobbling. Did you hear that? There he goes again. That's the tom. Alright, so we got about 40 yards away. We saw 3 turkey hens in this thicket. They were feeding right toward us. We moved and they spooked. We're gonna wait for a little bit. See if any of the other ones continue to feed towards us or follow the one that spooked. Grady's ready with the gun, just in case we see him again. Alright, we just saw the tom. He walked right in front of us at 40 yards. He's kind of herding his hens back and forth right in front of us, but this place is so thick, it's hard to get a shooting lane. We're just gonna sit and wait and see if he comes across us again. See if we can take a shot. So there's some scratches. This is where they were feeding. Tracks. Scratches. 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 Alright, update number 2. We played cat and mouse with a little flock, I guess you call them flock of turkey. I don't know what you call them. I don't know, 3-4 hours. We'd sit and wait. They'd come in. We'd bump them. They went completely silent. They wouldn't respond anymore. Anyways, we gave up on that that bunch came out to another spot, hiked up this ridge, and we glassed 4 tom. We're gonna go take a look at them. They're 300 yards out feeding, so we'll go see, try to put a game plan. Okay, we're gonna try to get to those trees right there. The turkey, you see the road? The turkey are on that road, right where that boulder is. Sorry. Try to formulate a plan. All right, we're in our first setup this morning. We know that the turkey like to walk this ridge line, and so we set out some decoys. We've made a couple calls, but they're really quiet. So we're gonna wait here a couple of hours, see if they end up coming through. There was a lot of activity here yesterday, so we're hoping we get the same activity. If not, we got a few other plans throughout the day, but let's see how the first stand goes. All right, when you're looking for turkey, this is a really good sign. See how most of the leaves are patted down due to the snow, but then you got some raking there, a lot right here. You could see it well there and there and there. This is where they're feeding during the day, back that way. This is what it looks like. Those are good signs of turkey. It's right there. That's what you want to look for. I think that's enough time. Let's go take a look. All right, here he is. This is a really old Tom. His beard's battered. It's faded out. He's got some really nice long spurs, decent tail. Got a body shot on him at 55 yards. Flew up, then crash landed and expired. The Evol 30 got it done. All right, we got the first one down. We got 2 more tags to fill. We're in spot number 2, where we're going to stay here till the evening. This is where they crossed yesterday, and we assume they're gonna do the same thing. So take a look at our setup here.
like that the last couple days. But we climbed on top of this decently sized mountain, and I just located them. So they've kind of changed their patterns. So right now I'm finding them on the north facing slope up this canyon over here. They're right in the transition zone where the evergreens meet the conifers. Two groups, so we're gonna go try to glass them a little bit more and then put a stock on them, because it doesn't seem like calling is gonna work today. We'll see what happens.
Alright, we've been trying to glass the turkey that Grady saw for about 10 minutes, and I found some tracks in that snow pile that is going this way, and I believe they're headed towards that line of trees over there. So I don't know if we're gonna hike up another mountain for them. We'll see what Grady says. How awesome was that? 8 yards away. That's what hunting's about. It's not always about the harvesting. It's about enjoying nature. That was cool. All right, so when you're looking for a turkey, this is also another good sign. So what the turkey will do is they'll scratch up some dirt when it's hot, and they'll dust bathe themselves. So they'll come in and they'll squat down and they'll just kind of use their wings and throw dust all over themselves. And that's how they clean themselves. Over here you can tell, in fact, you got a feather right there. You see how soft it is? So they'll kick it up on themselves and they'll chill here during the day. Right along here. You see their little beds. So when you're out looking for turkey, those are good signs. All right, I don't know if you can hear that. The turkey are coming off the roof, their roost, right in there. But that's about 100 yards into private property, so there's nothing we can do. But typically, if there's a tom in there, in a group, they'll gobble to kind of wake up their hens and get the morning started. So they're out and about. There's just, I've tried calling him before out to public, but he's smart. Hope you heard that. Maybe one year I'll get him. He knows best, he stays on private. Alright, and the turkey we heard earlier, that was in those trees roosting. Here's one right in there. Nice big tom. Big boy. I've been chasing him about 3 years. Can never get him off a private. He always stays right at the edge, about 100 yards in. Smart boy. Can't hate him for that. Alright, it's May 9th. Probably the last day I'm gonna try turkey hunting because I gotta focus on bear. I already got my first bear bait out, but I figured give it one more hoorah for my second turkey. But this is May. Never know what you're gonna get for spring turkey hunting. All in the name of turkey hunting. Just had a turkey, single turkey. Kind of thought that was odd, but I only saw one. Couldn't make out what it was. I'm assuming it was a Jake. Ran right in front of me at 53 yards. Didn't see him come in. As soon as I moved, he started chirping and took off running. And I caught him as he was running. But anyways, he ran into this forest. I'm gonna make a little setup here. The sun's finally out. And see if we get some more turkey traveling this way. I'll show you the tracks where he ran to. Well, you could see how thick this area is. It's just really difficult to hunt turkey and film it, especially if you're by yourself. I mean, they got amazing eyesight, good sense of hearing, and they could get lost in this real quick, pop in and out, just like that one did to me. But here's his tracks. I don't know if you can tell, but right there is where he was running. There. And that's where we're going to end today's video. Spent 5 days hunting in some extreme weather conditions with the Evol 30. And to be honest with you, I treated it like a firearm. And when the time came, it performed flawlessly. I got to see a lot of wildlife, had quite a few opportunities, but we were lucky to able to harvest one. And, you know, if I was out there with a shotgun, then we could have easily filled those 3 tags. But I love air rifles, and that's what I chose to use. No regrets. Enjoyed being out there in nature, because that's what it's all about. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.